If you want real love, stop doing this. People love to say, I just want someone who loves me for who I am. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Wanting real love isn't enough. Your habits have to match what you're asking for. Because every decision you make is either moving you closer to a healthy relationship or pulling you further away from one. Think about it. You meet someone. The chemistry is incredible. The conversations are exciting. They make your heart race. But within weeks, they start disappearing. They only call when it's convenient. They avoid serious conversations. They give just enough attention to keep you interested, but never enough to make you feel secure. Deep down, you know something isn't right, yet you stay, not because you don't see the problem, but because you're hoping the person you imagined would eventually become the person standing in front of you. That's how many people lose years of their lives, not because they couldn't find love, but because they kept choosing potential over reality. Real love doesn't usually leave you confused. It doesn't make you question your worth every day. It doesn't require you to beg for the bare minimum. A healthy love feels different. It feels safe. It feels consistent. It feels peaceful. And if you've never experienced that before, peace can actually feel unfamiliar. That's why so many people walk away from healthy relationships and run toward emotionally unavailable people. They're chasing intensity when what they really need is stability. So today, let's talk about the 15 habits that quietly destroy your chances of finding real love. Some of these may be difficult to hear, but sometimes the truth that hurts the most is also the truth that changes your life. 1. Stop ignoring red flags because you're attracted to someone. Attraction is powerful. It can make obvious warning signs look small. Someone lies. You call it a mistake. Someone disrespects you. You tell yourself they're just having a bad day. Someone constantly disappears and comes back. You call it complicated. But here's the truth. Chemistry is not character. Someone can make your heart race and still not be good for your life. The strongest relationships are built on trust, honesty, consistency, and respect, not butterflies alone. 2. Stop chasing people who barely make an effort. Love should never feel like you're constantly trying to prove your worth. If you're always the one texting first, always making the plans, always checking if they're okay, while they barely remember you exist, that's not love. That's emotional exhaustion. The right person won't make you feel like you're competing for their attention. Mutual effort creates healthy relationships. One-sided effort creates frustration. 3. Stop confusing attention with commitment. Just because someone calls you every night, flirts with you, buys you gifts, or spends time with you, doesn't automatically mean they're serious. Attention feels good. Commitment requires responsibility. Many people enjoy having someone around. Not everyone is ready to build a future. Learn the difference. 4. Stop begging for basic respect. You shouldn't have to beg someone to reply to your messages. You shouldn't have to beg for honesty. You shouldn't have to beg someone to treat you with kindness. Respect is not a reward. It's the minimum requirement. If someone only treats you well after you complain, that's not consistency. Healthy love shouldn't require constant reminders. 5. Stop believing you can change someone who doesn't want to change. One of the biggest mistakes people make is falling in love with potential instead of reality. I know they'll change. I know they'll become better. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But never build your future on someone else's promises. Build it on their actions. People change when they decide to, not because someone loves them enough. 6. Stop settling because you're afraid of being alone. Loneliness can make almost any relationship look attractive, but being in the wrong relationship is far more painful than being single. Being single gives you peace. The wrong relationship steals it. Never mistake fear for love. 7. Stop making excuses for repeated bad behavior. Everyone makes mistakes, but patterns tell the real story. One lie may be a mistake. Constant lying is a choice. One forgotten promise happens. Broken promises every week reveal someone's priorities. Don't ignore repeated behavior. That's who they are showing you they are. 8. Stop comparing your relationship to social media. Couples online post vacations, fancy dates, expensive gifts, perfect smiles. But cameras don't record arguments. They don't show sleepless nights. They don't show the sacrifices. You're comparing your everyday reality to someone else's highlight reel. Real love isn't perfect. It's consistent. 9. Stop abandoning your own life. Never lose yourself trying to keep someone else. Keep your dreams alive. Keep learning. Spend time with friends. Take care of your health. Protect your purpose. A healthy relationship should make your life richer. It should never become your entire identity. 10. Stop accepting mixed signals. If someone likes you today, ignores you tomorrow, comes back next week, leaves again, that's confusion. Healthy love doesn't constantly leave you wondering where you stand. Consistency is attractive. Confusion is exhausting. 11. Stop expecting love to heal every wound. A relationship is not therapy, okay? It cannot fix deep insecurity. It cannot erase childhood pain. It cannot replace self-worth. The healthier you become as an individual, the healthier your relationships become. Healing yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your future partner. 12. Stop rushing because of your age or pressure. Some people marry because everyone around them is getting married. Others stay in bad relationships because they think they're running out of time. Never let fear choose your partner. A few extra months, or even years, of waiting is better than decades of regret. 13. Stop ignoring your intuition. Your mind notices things before your heart accepts them. Sometimes you already know something isn't right, but you keep hoping. Hope is beautiful. Denial is dangerous. Listen to your instincts when someone's actions don't match their words. 14. Stop thinking love should always be difficult. Many people believe drama equals passion. It doesn't. Constant fighting, constant jealousy, constant emotional ups and downs. That's not proof of deep love. Real love often feels calm, safe, stable, peaceful. Don't mistake chaos for romance. 15. Stop forgetting your own value. This may be the most important lesson of all. The way you see yourself determines what you'll tolerate. If you don't believe you're worthy of respect, you'll accept disrespect. If you don't believe you're worthy of honesty, you'll make excuses for lies. The moment you truly know your value, you'll stop chasing people who don't know it too. And that's where real love begins. Not with finding someone perfect, but with refusing to accept anything less than healthy. Final thoughts. If you want real love, don't just change the people you date. Change the patterns you repeat. Raise your standards. Protect your peace. Choose character over chemistry. Consistency over confusion. Respect over excuses. Because the relationship you accept today often becomes the life you live tomorrow. If this message spoke to you, let me know in the comments. Which of these 15 points do you think destroys the most relationships today? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more honest conversations about love, dating, relationships, and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.